the Portent Kast. If you are tuning in for the first time, we are an all non-binary and female Dungeons & Dragons actual play show. I am Lila, your game master and host for this first campaign, and you are tuning in to the fourth episode of our first campaign, Call of the Dawn. We are glad to have you, but before we do our roundtable introduction, you might notice that Cheyenne, who plays sweet naive cleric Mealy, will not be joining us this week, as she is currently on vacation, but will be back with us next week. But now, let's get to a quick roundtable introduction. First up, Carolee.
Hi, I'm Carolee. I play Sweet 47, and I will be playing Mealy as well.
Alrighty, and next up, Lindsay.
I'm playing Annie, our druid.
Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I play chaotic boy number 1, Fern.
And Vicky.
Hi, I'm Vicky. I play Trip, chaotic boy number 2.
Awesome. And finally, Star.
Hi, I'm Star, and I play not so sweet cleric.
And before we get into the fourth episode, we have an announcement. Starting the following Thursday, after every fourth episode is released to the Portent Kast, we'll be releasing a roundtable discussion called the Bonus Cast. Bonus Cast will be released at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on those following Thursdays. And we'll be discussing the campaign, listener theories, and any questions you guys may have. And my dear friend and fellow GM Nick will be hosting the Bonus Cast. But if you guys have questions for us, go ahead and leave them on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag #TheBonusAsk. But that is all for the announcements. So now we can get into the fourth episode of Call of the Dawn. As our 6 adventurers arrived in Diakree, just days before the Drazen Film Festival, they lay asleep in their respective rooms after a long day of information gathering and trying to stealthily follow hooded figures. Each of the party awoke to a loud and echoing explosion within the city. They arose to see a large building made of many towers had exploded and erupted into green flame. The girls and our barbarian rushed towards the fray in an attempt to help before they were cut off by a figure running from the direction of the burning building and towards the docks. They split into 2 groups and each gave chase to their respective goals. Rhea and 47 eventually lost the figure in the sewers near the Arhurst Harbor, but found clues that could possibly help in finding a way into the Sciotith Conclave. Annie and Mealy rushed towards the fire in an attempt to save as much of the surrounding buildings and people as they could. The 2 groups eventually met up and were approached by the High Mage Runus of the now sundered tower and he informed the group that it was most likely the Ire that had constructed the plan to take a very powerful divine gem from the protected Mage's tower. He believed it to be a corrupt plan to change the Twilight Reaver into a more corrupted version of the divine weapon, and he pleaded with the group to try and intercept the gem before it got north to a witch with the powers to corrupt such a gem. You somewhat agreed. And while this was happening, the boys were scouting a potential distraction to break out one of the members of the Sciotith Conclave that had stabbed Fern the day previous. They saw a figure looking at a building, almost like a scout, and decided to stroll up for a chat. But instead of a lovely conversation, they were ambushed and a brief fight broke out before the assailant ran away from the alleyway. And to avoid more conflict, the boys decided to scout around the building before asking the local guards what was up with the explosion and why they weren't helping with the fray. The guards didn't really want to have anything to do with the boys until Trip walked up and punched one where the sun doesn't shine. The 2 were detained and locked in cells, where they spent a singular hour before Fern attempted a jailbreak. While Fern quietly tried to pick the lock on his door, he dropped a tool and frantically searching for it before his hand was crushed by the lightly armored foot of one of the guards. And as Trip was hearing a struggle between his best bud and the guard, he quickly threw out a shimmering blue card before everyone in the holding hall could hear the guards scream out in fear, "Kill Giant!" So, Trip and Fern,
Yes.
you guys have a brief moment. What would you guys like to do?
And back into the into the cell.
I'm so glad you did
Okay. Yeah, you pull your hand back into the cell. Is there anything that Trip does?
Probably yell out the door, like, let us out, we can help with this.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
as you are prisoners.
So it's a 12 persuasion. So it's a 15 altogether.
Okay, you definitely feel like your words found purchase, but there's a hill giant between you and the door, and this guard. So, Fern, what you can barely see out of this little slot on the bottom of the door, you can see that the guard is like backing up in fear, cowering away from the hill giant, as you just hear loud, mumbled screams from the hill giant, and you can see the swinging of a great club.
Oh, this is probably gonna get me killed. I'm gonna bang on the cell door after standing up and kind of moving to the side, and scream like I'm in here, come get me, like trying to get the hill giant to get away from the guard and break me out,
Okay.
pretty much.
You can do that after we roll initiative for the sake of order.
Perfect. Let's go.
Oh no. Okay. I'm good at this.
That's a 7. Ooh,
I got a 4.
R.I.P.
that
sweet
one's
boy.
okay.
It's been so nice knowing you all.
That one's so nice.
Trip, what is your dexterity?
Oh no.
My god, no. It's a 2, 15.
Okay. Okay, the hill giant goes before you.
Oh, great.
Okay. So at the top of the turn, the guard is just cowering in fear, slowly backing away into the end of this hallway. And he kind of just has his spear up and is yelling out and shouting out towards the other guards to come and help. Fern, you're up. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm just gonna do what I said previously, just get up off the floor and move to the side. And kind of like bang on the door to get his attention while shouting.
Alrighty, so you use your action and movement to get up and bang on the door. I'll have you roll a persuasion check for me.
Persuade the big boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oof, not my favorite. That's a 6.
You don't feel like anything you're doing currently is persuading the hill giant to not go and attack the guard that's out in the hallway. But you still have a bonus action. Is there anything you want to do with that?
No.
Okay. So hill giant's turn. Doesn't kind of just stays in the same spot, but is just screaming in a giantesque language towards the guard, and you can see through the slot in the door where there's a little like window opening that it's just kind of just swinging its great club kind of around. Brings it to Trip. What are you doing?
I'm assuming there's like a bed or a stool or something that I can like pull towards the door and stand on to have a look
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch the spectacle that's going on. This is great.
So yeah, you pull up the little cot and stand up, and you can still have to stand on your tippy toes to be able to see, but you're able to see out. And you see a hill giant that's just swinging a great club kind of around.
Can I yell something to the guard?
Yeah.
Can I yell something like, if you've got a back entrance, I'd be using it by now.
This is literally the end of the hallway. I can't do anything. I'm kind of just there with his spear, kind of just ready for whatever this hill giant's gonna bring.
Awesome.
And at that point, you guys hear the other movement of guards coming down the hallway again. They're not gonna get here this turn. But Fern, what would you like to do?
So Fernkin is seeing the guard like he's back.
Yeah. He's like at the very back wall. You're at the very end of this hallway in one of the last cells, and he's kind of just backed up against the wall in between the cell that you're in and then the guy that you had previously seen to be the one that stabbed you yesterday. You guys are across the hall from each other. But yeah, you can see that, and you can just see out of the corner where the hill giant is.
Okay, so Fern is going to look at the guard and say, slide me the keys, and I'll help you out.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
This is not my forte. Let's do it. Come on. It's an 8.
So yeah, you say that, and it's barely audible against the screams and grunting of the hill giant. He can't really hear you saying any of that. Go ahead and make a quick perception check for me.
Perceptive boy, let's go! 23!
Okay, there we go. You kind of, out of the corner of your eye, you see that as the hill giant is swinging its great club, you can see it kind of almost phase through some of the cell doors as it comes around.
Nice.
But that is your turn. You spent your time trying to persuade the guard.
Yep.
Hill giant just does what he's continued to do. Trip, what are you doing?
I'm gonna, like, if I can stick my hands through to give, like, a little clap and just be like, come on, giant, let's go! Come on, giant, let's go!
And you can't really slide your hands through the bars. It was only just enough space to get the card to go through.
Mhm.
But you can still clap behind.
I'll clap behind. It's fine. I'll still do that.
Alrighty. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I was hoping that would attract the giant, maybe? I don't know.
Well, being that you know what the deck is, you know
Yeah.
that it's an illusion.
Yeah.
So, it's not really going to kind of attract what
No,
it
I
already
should've-
set on.
Read what it did before I did this. Okay, cool. I'm just helping atmosphere.
Okay, helping atmosphere. And at the top of the turn, you guys hear the guards, and you each see an arrow go out towards the giant. You see 2 of them, actually.
Mhm.
And you see as they each pass through the giant, and one of the arrows hits the other guard in the shoulder.
Oops.
As it goes through the illusory hill giant.
Mhm.
And the guard doesn't see it go through the hill giant. It just thinks it passed and missed. Oh boy. He just holds it. Oh gosh, oh no. Someone hurt the giant, please! And then that goes to Fern's turn, as the guard is now both cowering with his spear in one hand and holding his wound with the other.
He can hear Trip just like shouting for the giant to win, pretty much.
Hmm.
He's gonna join in. He's just like, yeah, get them, giant, let's go.
Ready? You do that. I'll say for the sake of things, and for brevity's sake, eventually the other guards come through, figure out that it's an illusion, and pick up the hill giant card that basically dismisses the illusory hill giant, and they pocket it. And then they begin they take the other guard back down the hallway to both interrogate him and to figure out, and well, probably tend to his wound. So you guys have some moments there. What would you guys like to do?
Fern is going to like drop down again and try to pick the lock again.
Go ahead and make a lockpicking check with disadvantage.
Okay. That's 30. 13.
You're getting closer, but you still can't quite get it.
Wait,
And with
it's
every
plus
try-
my proficiency, so
Yes,
that
plus
would
your
be...
proficiency, so it would be 16. You can hear the beginning workings of the tumblers going, but it's still going to take you a bit to continue to do this. Anything, Trip, that you're doing during this time?
I'm just gonna, like, again, go to the door and try and peek out and just be like, we're getting out of here, guys. If anybody wants to join us, speak up now.
You hear the whole hull of just prisoners just kind of go in agreement and want to get out as well.
Yeah.
Though, Fern, you notice the other guy who is across the hall from you doesn't say anything towards this. His cell remains quiet.
I know you stabbed me, but I'll still let you out.
You don't hear a response.
Stoic as ever.
Go ahead and make another lockpicking check with disadvantage for me, Fern.
Come on, Fern, you can do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Ooh.
Oops.
No.
No. It's the me. It's the ultimate, isn't it?
That one type
I
of
will let you know, Trip, that you are within 30 feet of your ally.
In that case, can I use my reaction to negate that nat one and let him roll again?
Another D20. Another
So-
dexterity check.
Okay, same thing. Okay. That's a 10.
Other than
So
that
I'm
one.
getting tired. Other than that one.
You,
So I'm getting
you feel
tired.
as your tools begin to break, but you almost sense the, just like your bond with Trip, kind of prevent you from breaking the tools. But the DC is incredibly high now.
Oh no.
Gonna have to get the
You aren't
guards
making
to let
much
us out.
progress. So
Can I just like start randomly banging on the door and just causing a chaotic noise? Not like randomly, like not even in rhythm. It's like out of rhythm, so you can't even like listen to me.
are
banging.
you trying to just make noise, or are you trying
Yeah.
to break out of the door?
No, I'm just trying to make noise and gain attention.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Is that rolled 17, non-natural 20?
Okay.
Nice.
So you begin kind of making not the most pleasant of sounds as you bang against the door, and you hear the rest of the prisoners in the holding cells begin to make the same noise or similar rowdiness towards it.
Solidarity, my brothers.
Eventually, you hear there are guards coming down the hallway, and they kind of just knock on every door and just say, "Knock it off." And they get to your door eventually and see you standing up on your cot, just banging against the door. Will you please be quiet?
Well, no. Being the word.
Walks away at this point. Were you still continuing with your lockpicking check?
Yeah.
Okay,
One
make
more
it with
time,
disadvantage.
One more time. One more time. I got it. Nat 20. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
Freaking
go.
We
quick.
need two.
It's
go,
not
let's
let
go.
me. I got this. I'm channeling natural 20
Manifesting.
energy.
Do it.
2 natural 20s.
Manifesting.
2 natural 20s. We can do this.
Look it out. Look it out. I don't know what it is. Continue.
Oh.
11.
At this point, you break one of your tools. Say for the sake of things, you guys stay locked up, making no progress. Fern, you get swatted on the back of your hand again, and they go ahead and lock up that little spot on the bottom of the door again. Oh. So while you guys stew in your holding cells, we will move over to the other three lovely ladies and barbarian. You guys are currently at the inn, kind of trying to figure out where the two boys have gone.
I think when we were talking about getting Mealy to cast locate object on something Fern would have. So, I probably
So- What I mean, I can locate them, but what would Fern have? I mean,
well, I think Fern had like that weird card necklace that he wears all the time, or the room key. But I don't know if Mealy you saw those.
You guys would have seen the card necklaces, or the necklace, so.
I mean, we can try to narrow down where they went by talking to people and see if they saw them.
But it was like also 5 a.m., so I don't know. If anyone would have seen
And a big chaos.
chaos.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We could put them up as missing persons with the guards.
But I mean, we don't know that they're missing though. What would they have
No,
done?
but it's a quick way to find somebody. It's like when you go shopping in the market and you lose somebody and you have a guard announce that you lost somebody. Be like, your mom's looking for you, like yelling into the marketplace. It's like that.
I mean, how about we just think like What if you were Fern and Trip? What would you do if you were two thieves and there was a big commotion? What would you do?
Steal things.
Okay.
If they got caught, then they would be with the guards.
I mean, yeah.
But if they're good thieves, then they wouldn't have gotten caught.
True.
So are they good thieves? That's the question we're asking ourselves here.
I don't know them that well, so
Yeah, I don't know them either.
Huh.
that's on you.
They're probably with the guards.
I mean, we could just go ask a guard.
Guards, tell us if they have them.
I don't know if they would know if they have them. We'd have to find, like, the one
The
guard
guard.
that saw them.
True.
So I think we should go locate object and then try to get as close as we can, and then try to speak to any law enforcement that we find.
Mealy at this point speaks up. A spell that maybe I could talk with them? Maybe see where they are?
You have a spell you can talk with them?
Oh, I haven't tried it before. I don't even know if it would work.
Yeah, I say we do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mealy casts Sending. Let's... Carolee, roll a d4 to see which one she sends it to. Odds to Trip, evens to Fern.
Odd. It's a 3.
Oh no!
So,
Oh.
in your mind, you hear the sweet voice of Mealy, just out of nowhere. You've never heard this before. Where were you? Can you tell us where you are? We don't know where you guys went, and we're trying to find you. And then you get a sense that you can reply to the message.
Okay. Gonna whip round. Like, I thought I was alone in this cell, and this is weird. It's Mealy. Are you here? 'Cause this cell ain't big enough for me and you.
7 words left.
Oh no. I hope your day is going really well.
Mealy kind of just stands there, very confused look on her face. Well, Trip didn't tell me exactly where they are, but they said something about a cell? Big enough for the both of us or something? I don't know.
Maybe they're with
Yeah.
then.
Oh, we were right. They're not good thieves. Okay,
Yeah.
well, then I think, yeah. Should we get them out, or should we just leave them and do our own thing? That's that.
I feel like we need them. We discussed that, right? We could probably use their skills.
You guys said we needed them for the symbol that you guys found?
Oh yeah. That's true.
I think I can read now, so, like, I can read different languages and stuff like that now, so I think I'm good with that. But it'd be nice to have thieves.
But the symbol, we figured out what the symbol means, so.
Let's go get them. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. Possible jailbreak. Okay. We head to the prison.
Do we know where the prison
Yeah.
is?
None of you know where the prison is.
I've been coming here for a long time. Can I generally know where the prison is?
I will say you can make either a history check or an investigation check with advantage.
Please give me a 19 now. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
You've been to prison.
I've been arrested many times.
So yeah, Rhea, you know where this is. This is kind of it's more on the outskirts of the Drottenvale district, but you know in the general direction where it is. And you easily guide them towards this very plain stone building, and you can see on the front there is a sign that says Raven Wings Institution. You see there's one guard out front, kind of just not really guarding per se, more so kind of just leaned up against the building, spear leaned up, and kind of kind of trying to keep himself warm in the cold.
I'll go up to him, I guess. I'll go up to
Okay.
him. I'll be like, "Hey, this is a
He
weird
gets
question.
up. He gets up and takes his beer and yes.
Hey, this is a weird question. We're looking for a couple of our friends, and we think they might have gotten arrested because they're kind of idiots. Have you seen this guy who he's like a couple feet tall? He's got really thick sideburns, and he's drinking a lot, so that might be a thing too. Or this guy with like red hair and freckles, and he wears like this necklace with cards on it all the time. Have you seen either of them?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
Think about like 2-ish hours ago and punched my friend right in the groin.
Oh, that was
Got
that was
themselves
Trip.
arrested.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Did they do anything? Did they actively just kick your guy in the dick and then try to get arrested?
I honestly I don't know. I've just been told. I guess they were talking with the guards about something about the explosion in the Mage's tower and stuff, and then I think it was just too early for the other two guards and just straight up little dude just came up.
Ooh, oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, I'm sorry about that. We were kind of investigating the fire, and they probably were looking for thieves. We've been looking for thieves in the city lately.
Okay.
For good reasons. For altruistic reasons, I promise.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
47's emphatically nodding. Yep, yes, that's what we're doing. Mm-hmm.
Quick
Yeah,
math.
This is
Just
scary.
like, should we be telling them this?
23.
He kind of just nods. I mean, I really doubt they're gonna spend much more time there. I mean, but you know, they've attempted like 3 jailbreaks since they've gotten here, so maybe they will be spending more time.
That makes sense.
There was like an incident with a hill giant. I don't know.
A hill in here?
Yeah.
In prison? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of magic those two possess, but obviously a lot.
I mean, Trip is a very powerful magic user, and Fern is also there. So, would we be able to get them out quicker at all?
Can we post bail, maybe?
Can we
bail them out? Or
Can we bail?
Or even for them?
can we apologize?
Wait right here, I'll-
on their
We're
behalf?
sorry for their actions.
Let me go get the head guard and see what he thinks. Okay. Just stay out here.
Okay, thank you.
And he turns and he unlocks the door and locks it behind him as he goes. You guys have about 5-10ish minutes before the guard comes back.
I have a
If there's
question.
anything you guys would like to do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Does that mean we're left alone in front of the jail?
Yeah, because there was only one guard
Uh-huh.
at the front,
Mhm.
so there isn't, as you can see, any guards currently.
Uh-huh.
And
I
both the 47 and Rhea, and just like, so they didn't even thieve anything?
I guess not.
I told you, bad thieves. I'm like spinning copper wire around my finger, and I'm just gonna point it at the prison, and I'm gonna try to go at Trip, and then at Fern, and go, "Stop trying to break out of prison! Stop trying to break out of prison!" And then wrap it back up.
Okay, go ahead and just make an Arcana check to see if you reach both of them,
Okay.
or if you reach just random strangers.
Okay. 14.
You get to Trip, you don't get to Fern.
Okay. Stop
Good
trying
job.
to break out of prison.
Not doing a very good job, to be fair. So okay.
Wait, when
Then
this,
the second one, you get a random response. Just what? Who's there? Mom? That's it.
with,
Go back to bed.
So you, Rhea, you knew where the prison was. You know what it's like on the inside? Because maybe I could just punch a wall in and break them out.
Do we know which wall you need to punch?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know if maybe Rhea has been there. I mean, or maybe they have windows. Like they gotta breathe somehow.
Breathing, yeah. I think if you break them out though, they're gonna know we broke them out. and then we're gonna have to flee.
I just mean
The
us,
city.
you know, like, I mean, we were gonna do that anyway, were we?
Yeah, but I thought we could do like some more investigating for a little bit and also not have to. I visit here quite often. I would appreciate not being.
I mean, I've got a pretty good disguise though. With the hood.
That is true. That is true. If anything, Annie can turn into something small and sneak in there if they won't let us get him out, and then we can.
Yeah.
True.
These are just, you know, backup plans.
Yeah, we've got some time to do stuff. I mean, well, question is, do we want to try to break them out and then flee? Because I wanted to kind of look into the sewer place, because if we can get the divination gem before it leaves the town, then that would make our lives a lot easier than having to chase it after it.
We can follow it to the witch and kill the witch.
Also true, but it might be very dangerous to kill a witch.
Yeah, she's a good witch.
A good witch.
She's a bad witch.
No, like powerful, not good. I just thought of that. She was a princess.
She came down in a bubble, Doug.
She came down in a bubble!
I was thinking of when Glinda comes and says, "Are you a good witch or a bad witch?" I don't know. I think we try to talk them out of prison / pay them out of prison, and then they can pay us back when they get out of prison.
I mean, smashing is just backup plan. You know, we could try. Yeah, we can pay their way out.
Yeah, backup plan smashing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Backup plan.
Kind of at this point, you guys hear the door unlock, and you see the same guard, another guard, much taller, a half-orc gentleman, has almost like a cape, signifies his higher status. So, you wanted to potentially bail out little dude that punched one of my guards and a friend?
Yes. I'm sorry about them the way that they are.
Honestly, I would love to have them out of my prison. They are causing nothing but ruckus, and oh god, it's been a morning.
I'm sorry.
We can take them off your hands.
Well, just for compensation's sake, because they've hurt one of my guards, and he most likely won't be able to have children anymore because of what the little one did.
Wow, that's a hard hit.
Yeah. Bail is 30 gold apiece for them.
Do we want? I think Mealy would. Does Mealy have spell slots to heal? If she doesn't, I can offer to heal.
He has a few, not any like. It all kind of just depends on what you guys are doing. Are you guys going to take like time to rest and then go out back to your other plans?
No, because I think we're kind of in a rush. Don't want the gem to leave this town.
If we...
Let's just pay him.
Okay, I'll give him...
Is the injury so severe that, like, if we paid now and came back and healed later, would it still be effective?
The half-orc, are you mentioning healing to him, or is this kind of just out of character?
Character, just like, if it's possible.
You don't know, you haven't seen him. You haven't seen the poor man.
You haven't seen the injury. I don't want to.
I don't want to see the injury!
I can heal without using any of my, spell slots if we need.
Okay.
So I don't mind doing that if I have to. Like, if we can do that, or do we want to do it to, like, do less money, or do we want to bargain for no money?
I would say
Or
bargain for less money, because, like, if we don't give them anything and just heal them, then like, I don't know.
Okay. Then I'll kind of be like, oh, it's kind of steep. Would I be able to get a 2-for-1 deal of 30 coins total if I also was able to heal your man who was injured?
You know, like a buy one, get one free kind of thing.
Could we buy one of our friends and get the other one free?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you did say that they.
those
they're
are some
causing
choice
trouble.
phrasings, but okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. and you can do it at advantage because 47 was aiding.
Thank you, 47.
I would give it free, man.
Here we go.
Deal.
My persuasion's high. Let's do this. Unnatural 20.
He just thinks to himself for a minute. I don't see why not. Poor man's. He needs some actual healing, and all of the clerics are away at the towers, so I'll take it. Turns towards the other guard and just nods in like a way of go get him. So you guys wait there for another minute or two before the other guard comes out, helping his other guard buddy out of the building and towards you. What's going on? Just very tired and dazed and just.
Oh boy, he hit you hard. Okay. I'm going to go up to him and use my light ability to heal him, so that my eyes glow and my hands have like this general light coming from them. Just kind of like push it against his face.
Oh, his face. Okay. Just like,
I'm not putting my hands on his dick. I'm just gonna be like general face. I'm not gonna touch his face, but like general light, because I don't have to be touching them. I just have to be like shedding light at them. So I'm gonna shed light at this man.
Annie, do this before?
What was that?
Maybe, what?
Annie's ever do this before?
No one has seen her do this before.
No
Annie
one's seen me
literally
do
just looks at 47 and she's like, wait, what?
I'm gonna roll my healing for this.
I didn't know she could do that.
Yes. This isn't a spell that I know.
Yeah, I don't know book stuff, so.
Okay, he gains 4 hit points back. I could do 2. I'll do 2 because it's a bad injury.
Say how bad is his
7.
dick?
I mean, just so you know, he's basically a commoner.
Oh, so he doesn't
don't
have that
have
many
to-
hit points. Okay, I'll do the 4 then, because he probably only has like 10.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And immediately as you shine the light at his face, you can see it like an instant like healing towards him, and he stands up. He looks and feels much better. Oh, thank you. Well, back to bed.
Maybe
It
you'll be
just
able
goes
to
back.
children now.
He just turns and looks over his shoulder. What a day. It's been a day.
You're right, 47. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
The half-orc agrees and nods. Alrighty. So 30 gold for the both is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna hand him 30 of my gold.
Okay. Ready. I will go get those 2 for you. Just make sure that they don't go punching guards in places they shouldn't be punched.
I can't guarantee anything.
I will try to make sure they keep guard punching above the belt.
That's
I mean,
Let's do business with you.
it can even be below the belt, but just not in the middle, underneath the belt. It could be in the legs,
dick.
whatever the little
Gotcha.
man. Yeah.
y'all should invest
That-
in cups.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that's a good
I'm
idea.
just thinking about that now.
Yeah, that's probably beneficial.
And if you do, we won't tell Trip about it, so that if he tries again, it'll hurt his hand. That'd be good.
That might be a good idea. Well, I'll go get the 2 for you. You guys have been in there for another half an hour or so. Is there anything else you're doing during that time?
Singing
like-
very obnoxiously.
Yeah, I was going to say that exactly. I would like to lead everybody in a chorus of just ale drinking songs.
Alrighty, easy enough. You've gained their attention before. Kind of at the pinnacle of one of these songs, you hear Trip, your door unlock, and there's a guard there. Half-orc gentleman, older, has like a capelet kind of thing going on. He immediately opens and just is hit by the cot, and you standing there, and just your friends have bailed you out. Just takes you by the cuffs and leads you over to Fern's cell, and you see the same gentleman with Trip holding the cuffs, almost kind of just holding it his Trip's hands kind of above his head to be able to reach it. And just kind of just pushes you along because you no longer have your cuffs on your hands. Eventually, you guys see the two boys being let out. The cuffs are taken off of you, Trip, and you see your friends kind of all just standing at the front of the prison, just towards you guys.
The prisoners
Did he take us
released
out? Did he take us out without giving us our stuff? So we're just
Yeah,
in
we got our
tidy-whities?
stuff back.
You guys just didn't have your armor and things. You guys had your underclothes.
That's if we were wearing Under Armour. I mean, you know.
Wearing things underneath his armor. I just hope so.
Yeah, probably.
But yes, you guys got all of your things back. However, you didn't get your Hill Giant card back, though the magic in it would have faded by now anyway.
Mhm. I'll offer to sign it if you want.
No, please, no more trouble.
Okay.
See, they're kind of just holding their things. They didn't have time to like put it all back in their bags and put it on. They're just kind of just in their underclothes and they're just holding all of their stuff.
47's just laughing like, oh, what did you guys get yourselves into?
We had a plan.
Uh-huh.
Failed.
Plan?
We executed the plan.
For the most part.
And what did the plan help you with?
Nothing.
Okay. So you owe me 30 gold. Please get dressed.
Mission.
Okay. I will get dressed.
Alrighty. So you guys gather your things quickly, get dressed. You guys have a short time before your meeting with Runus, so he can give you some items before you are on your way. Is there anything, guys, you want to do before you meet with the High Mage?
Protect them up. The code.
I was gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I would say, I mean, how long do we have until then? I mean, it might be beneficial if we could get, or if the ones with spells can get some kind of rest in.
Well, Mealy can't get her spell slots back until she takes a long rest.
Yeah,
just so
like,
you're
how much-
aware.
Yeah, how much time though do we like have till? Because I remember that there was a specific time we were meeting Brunus.
Well,
You guys were meeting him at noon, and you
Yeah.
guys have about an hour and a half,
Oh, okay.
maybe 2 hours until.
Not that long.
Yeah, I think we catch them up, tell them about what we found in the sewer and that something was stolen, everything Runus said. Please don't be mean to Runus. We were very rude to him already, and I feel bad about it now.
Punch him. And
You have met us, haven't you?
That's why I'm saying this. Also, can I have 30 gold for bailing you guys out?
Who has money?
Yeah, what's that?
y'all are thieves, right?
No.
Okay.
We just got arrested.
Yeah, we
Or
don't have any
punching
money.
someone in the dick.
That's where most people keep their money belt, but apparently not.
Just means you
Correction,
could have
I
bailed
didn't
yourself out
punch
of prison.
anyone.
This means you could have bailed yourself out of prison with money, but chose not to, and instead chose. What Hell Giant? What does that mean? What did you do?
I've got a pet hell giant. Who doesn't?
Okay.
Oh,
He's a very cute little hill giant. Big
Yeah,
hill
he was
giant.
very cute.
Very cute.
With his little club they were swinging around, that was great.
He had a nice song to sing.
Charlie, did you have something? 47, I should say.
I was raising my hand because I don't have a hill giant. 47?
I will get you a hell giant.
I would love that.
Mhm.
If we can get a little one though, then I can put it on my belt with 48. I
With
can
48?
name it 49.
Amazing. We can do that. Definitely.
You know?
Righty.
I
I'm gonna
would
go
like
get
to.
some soup.
Oh, I would like to stop by the post office. The equivalent
Okay.
of a post office, if we have one.
Freya,
Yeah, the
you
sending-
know of one.
I know of one. Yes,
Yeah.
the
you know of
sending
one.
post.
Love it.
Take us there.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys each go past where you guys got information about where the Sciotith Conclave is, and up towards the Griffin sending post in the upper Drottenville district. You guys are there. You see it's owned by 2 men, a dwarf and a halfling man. Would you like to send, Trip?
I have a piece of paper that I would like to mail to a friend, which can be done, please. Yes.
Sure. If you want to just send me over the details of that letter or paper to that specific friend. Sure.
Sure.
Wow, Trip has friends.
I read his mind.
You're reading his mind?
No, I can't read his.
What?
I was like, I wonder who it is. I'm gonna read his mind.
It's just one thought, just carrying on.
One thought. Oh my god.
There's not a lot. It's just drink.
That would be a choice character reveal, though, that I can read minds. Just hearing drink.
You wouldn't get very far in Trip and Fern's mind.
No.
I cannot read minds. I feel like I should specify this. Yeah.
Good. So you send off that letter, and then is there anything else you guys are doing before your meeting with Ruinus?
A drink?
Yeah, I'm going back to the tavern and eat, yeah.
Okay, so you guys have lunch, eat, drink, and then are on your way to meet with Ruinus. So you guys go back up towards the wreckage site around noon, where the sun is highest in the sky, though the sun is not visible today, as there are many storm clouds brewing, and by the time you get towards this meeting place, you can see as snow has begun to fall. But you do see Ruinus kind of just sitting under one of the archways that leads into it, awaiting your guys' arrival.
Hi, friend.
Hello. So, these are your friends?
Yeah.
Ready. And just sighs. Well, where have you decided to go off to next? Are you going to see the witch or find more information?
I mean, the Lucian Lock is kind of far away. So I think we should check to see if the gem is still in the city before we leave.
Alrighty. So, I give you what I can. I can't give you a lot. Most of the items I had was, burned. But what I could muster up, and he hands you 5 vials, 4 of them small red vials of liquid, and 1 slightly larger than that. So you guys have 4 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing. This is for the full group, not each per person. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And then he also hands you a lantern. This lantern can reveal hidden creatures. Be wary.
That's spooky. Okay.
Spooky hidden
Yes.
spiders, oh no.
So, whoever would like to have it has the Lantern of Revealing.
I guess Fern will take it.
I feel like
He
the
doesn't have
tallest
magic.
person should take it, so that way it can cover the most places.
Giving it
You
to a
think
baby.
47 should have it?
What is this lantern?
The Lantern of Revealing. Well lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, I can carry a lantern. Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck. I'll be here to try to protect the city while you guys continue searching and hopefully get the gem before it reaches the witch.
You're a magic person, aren't you? Can't you locate it?
He just stares at you.
Vern's just gonna stare.
It was in a
Back.
lead box that prevents people from locating it. So no, I cannot.
Can you locate the
Gotcha.
box?
There are hundreds of lead boxes in the city. There are so many high, powerful magic users, wealthy people who could have magic items that they want hidden. So no, I
Wow.
cannot.
Okay. Sounds like a
Thanks for
no.
telling us, Rhea.
Hey,
Okay, we're gonna go now.
Alrighty, like I said, good luck. And he wanders off, kind of back toward where the Mage's Tower is.
should we
Oh.
give these potions out first before we move forward, like to who's getting what?
Trip needs the greater healing. He's the softest.
I think the people who don't have
Wow.
healing magic should get the more potions.
So
And I
that's
think-
literally fair.
But I think also Trip has no health, so Trip should also get a lot.
Excuse me, Trip has yet to lose health?
I'm
That is
fine.
also true.
I don't need it. I'm good.
Out of the whole party, Fern has lost most HP.
Yeah.
I say Fern
I mean,
puts
if you
himself.
wouldn't- Yeah, keep getting stabbed.
Fern keeps
not
putting himself in
expected.
stab situations, so Fern
Yeah.
should get the greater potion of healing.
Okay.
And we can give, I think, Trip. Everyone else can get a regular potion of healing. How many of us are there? I don't.
Or-
I'm good without getting a potion. If all of you guys want one,
I'm
you not
fine.
need 147.
No. I'm beaky.
Okay. Then everyone but 47 will have a regular potion of healing, except for Fern, who will have a greater.
I'm a beefy baby.
Beefy baby.
Can I, sleight of hand, put my potion in 47's pack?
Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. Oh, great. Okay, this is gonna go well. 15.
My perception
Alrighty.
is not that high. I just rolled.
Yeah. No, I was just going off of your passive.
Fern
knowledge
notices.
anyway. But yeah, you. I mean, yeah, I think Fern and Mealy notice. You put it in there. Mealy definitely notices. Fern as well. So. Yeah, you sneak it into their pack, onto their belt.
Next to 48, I'm just gonna tuck it in there.
Alrighty. Easy enough to do.
It's
Um,
48 healing.
It is literally, yeah.
You guys have the few items that Runas could spare. Where are you guys headed off to now?
For the
You guys
sewage.
had clues to the sewers or towards the building that you guys passed on your way here?
Because we know that building is the entrance to the Sciotith Conclave, so
Hmm.
we know this.
And I will mention that you guys did see many people there, both coming in and out of the building, not necessarily hooded figures either.
Maybe it's best to not be seen.
Do you think the sewers?
Sewers. I mean, I already busted it open, so.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking we could split up again, but I feel like that's getting more dangerous
No.
We should go to the sewers.
and more prisony.
Mhm.
Only if
Okay.
you're caught.
I feel like we should try avoiding punching people in dicks.
But it's literally my one thing I can do. That's it.
I'll make a
I
mental
feel like it's
note.
not nice if you got a hill giant pet.
Wait if they attack you first, Trip, and then punch them in the dick.
And then do-
as, like,
okay.
a react, yeah.
Got you.
If they go
Alright.
for you first, then it's their own fault that they get punched in the dick.
I will change tack and try it that way.
And let's go to the
Alrighty.
sewers.
Okay, so you guys head off towards the Arhurst Harbor and make your way towards the sewer entrance. At this point, it's a much more lively atmosphere within the city, though it bears still like an overarching kind of just gloomy kind of outlook of the day. Go out towards that beach part where you guys were, and you guys are at the entrance of the sewer. It's a very large grate, kind of in kind of rock.
Well, with all 6 of us, I think we can find the thieves' signs a lot easier. So we should all just look for thieves' signs.
Fern's just gonna walk right in, lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, so Fern, actually, yeah. What is the marching order as you guys walk?
I don't think
We're
Fern
leading
should
the
go
way.
first. If you get hit again by anything,
If Fern goes first, I'll go second because of my superior dark vision for being a drow.
So, Fern and Rhea.
I think I should be in front because I've been in here before with Rhea, but I can't see. But you know, I know where I'm going.
Fern can see, and he has thieves'
You
can't.
do, you do have dark vision. 47.
Also,
built
if you
with
want, you
dark
can hold the
vision.
back. You can hold the back of my dress like a child.
Ooh.
Annie will go last.
I'll say I should head up the rear if Annie wants to go in front of me. That way, if anything does come from behind us.
Annie can't see in the dark, right?
Correct. Annie's a human.
Annie can hold Rhea's dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Does that mean Trip's just sandwiched in the middle?
It goes
That's nice.
Fern, Rhea, Annie. Where's Mealy in this?
Mealy's probably
dark
behind.
vision. Yeah, so healer right after Annie.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And then where's Trip?
I'll go by Mealy.
So yes, it goes Fern, Rhea, Annie, Mealy, Trip, and then 47. Or is everyone cool with that?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. So you guys enter in, and about 20-ish feet in, you guys see where the tunnels diverge into two.
I'm
We
gonna
go-
look for the signs.
We go left. We've found the sign here before.
Alrighty.
Ah.
So you kind of guide Fern left, and you guys are back at that 60-foot long kind of walkway. Are you guys walking on the sides, or are you guys walking in the middle where the water is?
Sides.
Nice.
Where I'm walking.
So you guys walk that way. What do you guys do as you reach kind of where it looks to go right and it continues straight?
Fern's gonna look
you-
around for the symbols.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Why can I be perceptive? Ooh, 12. Oh, that's
Nice.
intimidation.
Know it.
I can read. Oof, that's a 9.
You cannot find any of the symbols there, though I think you guys didn't see which direction he went. Never mind.
Can we look too, though?
Yeah, if you guys are
Okay.
aiding, then I'll just go with the 16.
Okay.
You don't find one here.
Okay. We continue forward. I appreciate this
Maybe-
conga line in the sewer that we've created.
Fern's gonna not walk forward, and he's like, he's looking around, and he's like, maybe we should use the lantern.
Lantern that reveals we could, and we could buy more oil for it before we leave.
Exactly.
We turn to 47, who's at the back of the group.
Hold, pass the lantern forward.
Okay, so Fern, you end up getting the lantern. How do you light it?
I have
Oh,
things. I have a tinderbox.
Annie also has produced flame.
I can also start fires at will.
Yeah, so
You want to just
Um,
put your hand slightly back? I can touch
Well,
the thing and then.
well,
it's like
He's
in
just
path
gonna hold it over
up,
his shoulder,
and he
like,
produces flame to light it and then hands it to Fern.
Okay, alrighty.
That
So
works.
you have the lit lantern. Are you keeping the bright light at 5 feet or at 30?
30.
Okay. This point, I will ask everybody to roll a stealth check if you guys are being stealthy. Otherwise, let me know.
I think we should stealth it.
Yeah.
I'm
let's
stealthy.
stealth it.
I'm
Oh,
stealthy.
22.
I'm
Oh no.
22. You too. Haha. A stealthy boy, even with the light. Haha.
Alrighty, Carolee, or 47.
I rolled a 3.
Fine, just roll a physical d20 and add 2. What did Annie get?
14.
A 6.
Okay. Rhea?
6.
Trip.
You're not
11.
a party.
Why is Fern the only one?
Alrighty.
Rogue.
Bird stops and we all just like run into him as we all stop.
Effectively, that's what happens. Oh goodness. You guys continue
goodness.
down. You guys continue forward. In the sewer. Fern, if I can get a Constitution saving throw from you.
Yay!
Oh my boy.
We're gonna
I
knock him
can
into
do it.
sewage.
Oh, that's a 13.
Continue walking, and you kind of just stop at every thing to make sure you're scouting out. You kind of feel as your body almost begins to kind of just seize up, and you are now at half movement.
Oh no. I'm sluggish. Okay,
Guys,
so I'm at...
You guys continue forward. So, moving at half movement, while stealthily, you are at about 10 feet.
Yep, sounds about right.
Is that
Sounds
because
about right.
we all ran into him, or is that because something else happened?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Does anyone have detect poison or disease in case there's something bad down here? In case he got septic.
I mean, you guys don't know. You
That's
guys don't
true.
know. Yeah, he's just going very slow and stealthy, while the rest of you are kind of just wanting him to hurry up down the sewer. But eventually, you guys do get to a point where there is 3 offshoots in the sewer as you have been traveling down the path for about 10 minutes.
Do we see anything with the lantern? Anything?
You haven't revealed any hidden or invisible objects as of right now.
Look for some
Look for
signs.
some signs.
Ready? Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll do it too, because I'm looking for the signs.
Perceptive boy.
It's a 13, but the second one was a nat 20.
Alrighty, and what did Rhea roll?
16.
You do find on the rightmost tunnel that it has a very small carving of the same eye with the slash through it.
Kind of tap Fern's shoulder and gesture to it.
Is it noticeable that, if he turns his head, how stiff he is?
Yet?
Not yet. Oh no. Oh no.
Go faster, Fern.
I am. Fern notices, but he doesn't notice at the same time.
You definitely notice that your body is feeling sluggish, and just almost like an immediate wave came over you at about 5 minutes past.
She's like,
I guess.
why are we
He was
going so
stabbed again.
slowly? Does
Because
Fern
we have
say
to be
that?
stealthy.
Does Fern say
He's
that
hiding
anything's
it.
wrong?
No.
Oh boy.
So you guys
Yeah.
continue down the right pathway. Someone go ahead and make a perception check.
Percepti boy.
Will probably
let's
be Rhea and Fern at the front.
go. A 17.
A 21.
You with your superior dark vision see that there is about 20 feet in front of you something crawling along the ceiling of the sewer.
How big is it? Can I see that?
It looks to be probably some sort of medium-sized creature.
Idiot. Oh, that's our size. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
That's big. I am gonna look up. Does my superior dark vision give me any ability to, see identifying features, or would I? Anything like that?
Based on what you can see that it is holding onto the ceiling with 2 very long, almost raptor-like claws. And it's you can't see color with your dark vision, but you do see it's dark in color and very bulky.
I am going to grab Fern by the shoulder to stop him from moving very slowly, also, but just to stop him. Be like, hey, there's something on the ceiling. Please don't move further. Look up. Please look up. And I'm gonna just kind of hit people behind me and be like, stop for a minute.
If I can get another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh god. Oh no. Let's do it. Oh, it's a double.
Ouch. Ouch.
Okay.
Can we?
So at this point, you tell Fern to stop, and they stop. But Fern, your body seizes up, and you lose your balance, and you go into the sewer water next to you.
No.
Who can
Oh
swim?
shit.
I
Okay,
know
I'm
how
gonna
that
try to
feels.
You
grab him
are
by,
considered paralyzed.
Oh,
I'm
no.
grab him as he's falling by the back of his thing and try to hold on to him.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Who's just behind Freya? Is it Trip and then Mealy?
It's
Nearly
Annie.
then Trip.
Annie is
Annie.
behind.
Annie.
Annie.
Then Trip.
17.
Trip and then Mealy. Okay.
Yeah, you immediately, as you go back to tell the others to stop, you see Fern beginning to go, and you hold him right above the water.
I am going to I'm definitely thinking in my mind this creature is the thing that caused him to be the way that he is right now. I'm going to yank him back up, and as I yank him up, I'm going to cast dancing lights. So we still have the lantern. Is the lantern still on?
Yeah.
Yeah, does the lantern give us any indication of it?
Yeah, it's within the light.
Oh.
It just hadn't seemed to notice you until now.
Oh shit, it notices us. Okay. I think it's dangerous. I don't know.
Can I create Druidcraft? And hold on.
It
So Fern
notices you
just has,
guys,
like, a
and I will
tight
ask you
grip.
guys to roll
That's
initiative.
what I
at
was,
this
I
point.
was trying to.
Yeah, I was
we'll
thinking.
see if. Okay. Never mind.
So Fern still has like a death grip on this lantern because he's, paralyzed. He can't let go.
True. I am also a very weak person, so I'm holding you. It's taking all of my strength to pull you up here.
Alrighty.
So
Let's
that.
go around the table. Trip, what did you get?
15.
15?
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
Oh no.
Am I adding anything, or is it just a straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
That's an 18.
What?
An 18.
Okay. So you will go before the creature.
Ha 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 ha.
Freya, what did you get?
17.
Fern?
And she might be frozen.
Okay. We will come back to that. And then what did Annie get?
4. That dice is in jail right now.
It's
Mm.
gone.
Ready. So, as you guys see Fern almost topple over, paralyzed in this state, death grip on the lantern. So you guys see as this creature looks towards you, and you see this fire-like face with the mandibles, and that brings it to Mealy's turn at the top.
Okay. So Fern is. Can I tell if Fern is like unconscious or just paralyzed? Like.
At this point, you can see him breathing, but he is just he's almost like stone.
Okay, gotcha. But not like eyes closed, knocked unconscious. Okay. So Mealy is going to cast. So Mealy looks down at Fern, looks up the bug. I guess I should get the bug and use Sacred Flame and attack the buggy.
So that is a dex save,
Yep.
which he
15
rolled a.
plus. It's a 15 plus 7. I don't math.
Oh, you're good. Her save is
That's
15.
22.
Yeah.
Her save is 15.
Oh, save,
But
okay.
he rolls a 17.
Mm-hmm.
So he avoids the radiant damage that occurs.
Gotcha.
Is there anything else that she does on her turn? So just to keep in mind.
She can't do
Is-
much else. I mean, she doesn't have very many spell slots left.
Right.
Yeah.
97. So you guys are in that kind of a line. Fern is obviously paralyzed, and Mealy is back here, and then the creature would be about 20 feet in front of Fern. That ends Mealy's turn, brings it to Rhea. What are you doing?
Shit, I'm going to drop Fern in front of me, and then he's paralyzed. I don't know if healing him would help. Would I have any knowledge if healing would, like, stop the paralyzation or anything?
Because you don't know where the paralyzation is coming from, you don't healing itself isn't going to do anything. That just heals wounds. You might need something like lesser restoration, something similar to that effect.
Okay. Then I'm going to just drop him in front of me, look up, and just go, ah, shit, and, cast... I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and make the ranged attack for that.
Okay. Maths. 16 plus 7. 22?
23.
Alright, yeah, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay, and that's because we're level 5 now, 2d10, right? Yeah. That is 16 points of damage, fire damage.
Great.
So I'm gonna hurl a big fireball and just kind of like, literally drop Fern and then do big like Hadouken and just go, like with fire. Although, I don't make that noise though, I feel like I just messed up. I don't go,
So you blast this creature with a bunch of fire, and it almost squirms back at the pain, but then goes back and looks back at you with this anger in its eyes. Brings it to is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Rhea?
No, I'm gonna stand in front of, I'm gonna like drop Fern, because Fern's down, I'm gonna stand over Fern so that it can't get him while he's paralyzed.
Okay.
And he just makes it, I think you made me angry.
I think it was already angry.
I'll say that you're there. That brings it to Trip's turn. What are you doing?
Yeah. I am nimble. Can I scoot between legs?
Yeah.
And move up towards the creature?
Yes. So you have 25 feet of movement, correct?
Mm-hmm.
10, 15, 20, 25. You can get about there. You can get right between Fern and Annie.
Oh, as I'm scooting forward, I'm looking for anything solid that I can pick up. As I'm
make a quick perception check.
Okay. Perception. It's not my greatest. It's at 14.
You don't see a lot of things in the sewer. It doesn't seem like many people put and take things here, besides just some small pebbles and stones that have kind of deteriorated from the walls.
Small pebbles and stones will do. I'm going to enact sand in the eyes and throw at the creature to hopefully blind it.
Tell me what I have to roll.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
That is a natural 20 for 21.
I threw it at his butt. Yeah, that's great.
You take the pebbles and stones and throw it up at the creature, and it just kind of lightly hits his butt and just tumbles back into the water and splashing as it does so. Anything else that you're doing on your turn?
Just nope. I think I've done enough. My job here is done.
So the creature begins crawling on the ceiling towards you. And Rhea, it is going to take its multi-attack. It's going to kind of wrap its bottom legs into the ceiling and go down for a bite at you. 14. Does that hit?
14 does hit. I'm going to use shield as a reaction, so my AC goes up to 18.
Okay. Alrighty. So it misses with the bite, and then with its claws, misses you again as he rolls a natural 1, trying to bite and slash at your magical shield in front of you that almost looks like very almost translucent flames that shoot out and protect you from the attack. But with that ends its turn. That brings it to Fern. You at the top of your turn, you take 9 poison damage. I'll ask you to make another Constitution saving throw.
That's a 20.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So you can almost feel in your body where, although your head is in the mucky, dirty water of the sewers, you can feel where you got stabbed last. There is a pulse of pain where you take the poison damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But that ends Fern's turn. Brings it to
I
47.
knew it.
Okay. So, can 47 make their way from the back to the front? Like, is there enough space?
I can say you can do that if but your movement will be half to doing so, as you have to kind of squeeze by.
Okay. So I want to make my way to the front. And
Yeah, you have 40 feet
40
of movement,
yeah.
so that brings it to 20.
Yeah.
So you kind of get in line to where Trip was.
Oh, that's how far apart we are?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then can I, how far away am I now? Like, the things on the ceiling, right?
At this point, it's kind of right above where Rhea is, so you're about 10 feet from it.
Like, but it's up above, right?
Within range of Rhea, like melee range of Rhea.
Gotcha. Okay. 47 sees Trip on the ground. Or not Trip, sorry. Fern on the ground, like, knocked out, whatever. And this thing is not, taking really much damage from it, and is going to throw a tantrum. But this is the first time anyone's seen 47 throw a tantrum other than Neely. So, like, 47, like, eyes usually, like, tell how they're feeling, but they're normally, like, a bright, sparkly blue, but they just go, like, deep, like, sapphire and, like, angry. And little star, like, little things. A couple little star-like things appear.
Almost. So yeah, you guys see as they throw a tantrum, their eyes deepen, and these 4 little almost will-o-wisps kind of shoot out around them.
And I am going to throw a javelin.
Go ahead and make a ranged attack.
Yeah. That's a 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 damage. And then...
So yeah, you go ahead and throw the javelin out towards it, and it lodges into one of the creature's ribs.
Yeah.
Continue with your turn.
And then, so when I hit the creature, my little protectors go to the creature, and they're all just kind of doing like a swirly sort of thing around the buggy dude.
Yes, and remind me what they do again.
So whenever the creature doesn't take an attack against me, they have disadvantage on the attack roll. So they have to attack me or they have disadvantage.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. But you see as they throw a javelin hit, and this almost like black, almost ichor kind of just falls from the wound. Alrighty, that brings it to Annie as you see 47 just throws a javelin at this spider-like creature.
Annie kind of stands there for a second because she doesn't see 47's eyes because she's behind 47 at this point. But she's just like, am I imagining this? And like she looks around, and now she's in. Is Mealy still behind her?
Yes.
So she turns around to Mealy and she's like, "Is this normal?"
And just Mealy nods.
Okay. So then Annie's looking at because Fern is directly in front of her. So Annie casts Dispel Magic, hoping that this will at least get him to stop dying more.
Okay, you cast the spell magic, and as you reach out, you find that there is no magical effect happening.
That's great. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
He's a punching bag. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's really all I got then for this round.
Alrighty, you still do have a bonus action and movement if you would like.
A bonus action?
Yep.
I'll have to reread that. Oh, fantastic. As a bonus action, Annie gives Fern forces the healing potion.
Unfortunately, only you can take a healing potion as a bonus action or action. Giving it to someone takes an action.
Dang it. Okay. Bonus action. What can I do with bonus actions again? I'm so sorry.
You're good. You can either cast a cantrip that has a bonus action ability, or you can wild shape. Because of your subclass, you can wild shape as a bonus action or action.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm about to scare the shit out of y'all.
Oh, God.
I wild shape into a giant spider.
Nice.
Okay, so you see this beam shoot out towards Fern, it disperse, doing nothing, and then you see Annie quickly, this almost green magic surrounds her, and you see a giant spider appear in where she was last.
Me, guys.
Oh, shit!
Mealy definitely freaks out.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
And
sure.
it's cutting her off for the rest of the group, too, because it's the whole group, giant spider, and then Mealy.
Yes. So I believe giant spider is a large creature.
She did see Annie wild shape before, so
Doesn't make
yeah,
a
but
giant
not into a
spider.
giant
Yeah,
spider.
not
but she knows hopefully that it is Annie and not to try to kill her.
True, she did see you turn into it, and we'll just...
So, can Fern see this, or is his face just soaked
Your face
mud
is
water?
in water. Your face is in water. You can also hold your breath for up to a minute plus your Constitution modifier in minutes.
Did I not pull him out onto the side stone?
No, you dropped him. Remember?
I meant to drop him on the stone, was my...
Didn't make that clarification in that moment.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry, I thought I said I
you're
turned to him
good.
and dropped him.
You're good. But for now, Fern is in the water.
Okay, I'll fix that in a minute then.
We got this.
You're good. But that brings it back up to Mealy's turn. What is she doing?
Yes.
She sees a giant spider transform in front of her,
Okay.
and this other creature is trying to attack Rhea.
Okay.
With Fern also, just in water.
It's
beginning
just
to-
Annie. Okay, and Mealy's gonna try to scoot around Annie to get to Fern, just like
The most she can move is right behind Trip.
but
Because you guys are all kind of crowding in this sewer way.
so you're saying with half speed, you're saying this is as far as she can get is to Trip.
Basically, because you guys are all crowding in the same
Yeah.
spot, she can't move past.
Can I do a full dash action instead to try to get fully to
We'll say that
Turn.
Mealy can make an acrobatics check to
Okay.
kind of try to jump over Trip.
Okay. That's a 10.
Was that with yours, or was that with Mealy's?
That's with Mealy's. It just says my name every time.
Yeah. I will say that, yeah, she can get over that direction
Okay.
towards Fern.
Okay. I have to touch to do restoration thing.
You are within melee range of Fern.
I am in melee range of Fern, but not touch range of Fern.
Yeah, that's what melee range
Oh,
is.
okay.
You
Well,
can get within
Yeah.
range.
Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Then Mealy's gonna cast where is it? Lesser Restoration.
Okay. And I must ask, are you doing the paralyzed condition or disease?
I'm gonna say Mealy wouldn't necessarily know that they're poisoned, but definitely can tell they're paralyzed. So
Okay.
Mealy's going to use Lesser Restoration and
Alrighty.
for the paralyzed. Oh wait,
Awesome.
technically I took a dash action, so I can't use my action.
No, I was just considering that part of your movement.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then yeah, lesser restoration.
Okay, so she casts Lesser Restoration onto Fern. Fern, you are no longer
Hope this
paralyzed,
helps.
but still in the water. That brings it to Rhea's turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going. My shield is down since the start of my turn, so I'm back to 13 AC. I am going to actually pull him by the back of his thing and just kind of over a little bit onto the stone, and then drop his face first again onto the stone. And then, the shield came out because it's so right above me. I'm gonna stick my hand out and cast Guiding Bolt up into its face.
Okay, because it's a ranged spell attack, you'll have to do it with disadvantage.
Okay. I guess I could do something close. Now this does more damage than anything I have that would be touch. Okay. Spell attack. 16.
Ready, and that was a disadvantage?
That was with disadvantage. Advantage was
Already
17.
that hits.
And I'm gonna do Guiding Bolt, which is 46. That's 11 points of damage. And then it leaves like a dim light glittering on the target, so the next attack that hits it has advantage against it.
Yes. Alrighty, so you burst your hand out. What does Guiding Bolt look like for Rhea?
Well, she's gonna take her hand out like flat like this, right up into its face, and just like kind of like spit on it as it goes, and then 4 like bright lights, and they're way too big for this close that it is. So 4 bright like red lights, kind of with like kind of like an orange and black undertone, go out like they're going somewhere, and then go into its face.
So yes, you do that, and it winces from the pain, almost instinctually kind of rearing back closer up towards the ceiling. And it takes a lot of damage. It's looking hurt now.
I'm also, as a bonus action, going to use my light ability to heal Fern now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a d6 for Fern. So I start shedding light like I did earlier when I was healing that guy's dick. Only 3 points of health, but you get 3 hit points back.
Alrighty. So that quickly happens. There's a rush of healing energy and an energy up towards the creature. Brings it to Trip's turn.
So seeing Annie change into a massive spider right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. To defeat the enemy, you must become the enemy. Trip is gonna climb up onto the back of the wild-shaped Annie, draw scimitars, and I want to hold my action and just yell, yeah! And like wait until Annie attacks before I can hit it.
Incredible.
Righty, I love it. You get onto wild-shaped Annie's back and draw both scimitars and are holding your attack action, I think?
Yeah, I am.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You're holding both of your attack actions to go and swipe at the Ettercap once you are in range.
Yes, please.
Okay, alrighty. So with that brings it to the creature's turn. And it's going to instinctually try to, you see as it kind of shoots out kind of from its backside a large web.
Ew.
And it's going to try to it just saw the little creature jump up and yell "yeah" and try to get a ranged attack on the web towards Trip. And it was at disadvantage. And the web shoots right over Trip's head and misses completely. But then it's also going to climb backwards more further into the sewer. So, Rhea, you do get an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Fuck yeah, I would. I want to. Do I have to use a physical attack, or can I do magic for this?
Unless you have Warcaster, you have to do a physical attack.
Okay, I'm gonna swing on it then. With I guess a dagger. I have a dagger.
Alrighty.
I'll pull a dagger out. Attack. That is. Do I add anything to that to hit? Oh wait, it says it right there. Never mind. 19 to hit.
That hits.
2. Oh shit! Oh no, I thought it was a 4. It was a 2. On a d4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is
Alrighty. So you go and slash out towards it as it begins to go backwards, crawling back onto the ceiling, and you slash, and more of that dark purple black ichor falls from its form, and it takes the rest of its movement out towards further into the sewer. At this point, it's now 30 feet away from you guys in the sewer, and that brings it to Fern's turn. What are you doing?
Perfect. He's sitting, trying to catch his breath because he was just holding it for so long. And he's just
at the top of your
shaking
turn,
it
you
up.
take another 6 points of poison damage.
Okay, perfect. So he's just kind of sitting there, just like feeling like total crap at this point because, you know, he's being poisoned. I can't do anything for poison. He's just kind of frozen because he has a very big fear of spiders, and there's 2 giant ones around him. So he's just trembling, just like, oh god. There's spiders. Big spiders. Not good spiders. And he's just kind of trying to like look at a place to go where there isn't a spider.
I mean, there really isn't much place you can go, but besides further into the sewer.
Further we go, I guess. But where the spider's going, and he doesn't want to follow, so he's gonna get a bow, and he's gonna shoot the big spider.
Okay, go ahead and make a ranged attack. That hits, and you do 4 piercing damage to it as you release an arrow from your short bow, and it hits the creature as it's crawling away from you guys.
Perfect.
It brings it to 47. What are you doing?
Yeah. So does the buggy thing have the light still on it from Rhea, or?
Yeah, because no.
Oh.
Well, no.
Actually, you would have had advantage on your
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Roll on my attack for
So,
opportunity? Okay.
yeah,
So I
so
really
go ahead
gonna
and
see if I
roll.
got a 20.
Yeah,
I did not.
Okay.
18 though.
nice. But yeah, it no longer has the kind of fiery lights around it.
It doesn't. Okay, but technically, it would.
Your things are still around it though.
Do they shed light?
Very dim light.
But it's only 30 feet away, so but I have dark. Okay, so I wanna throw. So it's got 1 javelin in it. I'm gonna throw another javelin at it. That is an 18 plus 7.
Alrighty.
And then that is 6 plus 4. Wait, sorry, 1 plus 4. It's 5. 5. That's 5 damage.
Alrighty.
And then, so 47 is just like pulling one out one after the other, and it's gonna take their second attack too and throw another one. Just like
Okay.
this motherfucker. And that is a 11 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, so the other
Unfortunately.
javelin. My javelins!
Yeah, you go ahead and you quickly throw 2 javelins. You rage throw or
Yeah.
tantrum throw.
Tantrum
These
throw.
2 javelins at the creature. One hits and sticks in, and then eventually, as it's kind of crawling away, kind of falls out back onto the floor. But you throw it, the other one, and it misses just barely underneath. That brings it to Annie. What are you doing?
So with Trip on top of me, I carefully make sure that he doesn't fall, but I go after the creature. Climbing.
Okay. Alrighty, so you crawl and climb up onto the side of the sewer and climb 30 feet towards it. You are about 10 feet away at this point. Did you want to take your action to get further towards it?
No, I want to cast, or I want to do the web, the ranged attack.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
So plus 5, 15.
Got it.
Yes. So on a hit, the target is restrained by the webbing, and as an action, the restrained target can make a DC strength check.
So you go ahead and you release this web attack at this creature, and you see as it enraptures the creature in the white web. And that brings it back up to Mealy. What is Mealy doing?
So Fern is still hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fern, are you okay? What's happening? You don't look so good.
I don't know, a few hours ago. I think it was poisoned.
Okay. I can do another lesser restoration. That's on my. I just don't want you to keep dying.
I'll be okay. Just kill that spider, please.
Okay. So with Fern saying that, Mealy will then try to sacred flame again.
He fails his dex save, so go ahead and I believe it is 2d8 radiant damage as she is now 5th level.
Gotcha. That is 8 damage.
She releases out a burst of radiant flame-like energy, and it begins to almost burn a large portion of this creature, and you can hear it give a very loud scream, but it's still barely hanging on. Brings it to Trip's turn. What are you doing? Or no, Rhea's turn. Sorry.
Still barely hang on. Not for long. It's not. I'm gonna cast
Did,
Firebolt again.
Okay. Lindsay, what were you saying?
Did 47's attack hit the webbing at all?
Mealy's attack?
It
would have. Yeah, it would have.
Oh,
Okay.
it would have burned the webbing.
Yeah, because the webbing's vulnerability is fire.
But it's a sacred flame.
It's sacred.
It is radiant damage. It's radiant damage, not fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm gonna angle on the other side of it to not hit the web with my fire attack. Which was something I was gonna say before we had that conversation too, I swear.
But it's still wrapped up in.
Oh, it's
in the
wrapped
web.
up in web. Wrapped up in web.
It's basically kind of encapsulated onto the ceiling where it's at in web.
Got it. Okay. Well, I rolled a 15 to hit with firebolts.
Alrighty, that hits.
11 fire damage.
You kill the creature.
Yay!
Okay, because I'm gonna I'm kind of like looking at Annie basically holding it there with the web, and I'm gonna lay both my hands on fire. My eyes are glowing like bright gold, and I'm gonna like shoot it square. And I try to go to the side, but then it just goes right in the face.
Alrighty. So you shoot out this fire bolt, and it hits it and begins just burning away at this creature, the web included. Rhea, I'll ask for a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay. 5.
Okay. So as you watch this happen and you see the flame just dance across this creature as it takes the last of its life, you just stand there and you are stunned for 1 minute.
Pretty flames.
But with that, initiative is over. And as you guys sit waiting in the sewer, just having a brief encounter with a spider-like creature, we're going to go ahead and take a break. Alright, and welcome back. So we are back where we're in the sewers after a brief encounter with a spider-like creature, which a few of you guys have heard the descriptions of. It almost piques your mind as you begin to get up closer to the dead creature's body. It is an ettercap. Something Trip and Fern heard about that were in the gorge, and they were lucky to not have encountered them. As you guys stand in the sewer, what are you guys doing?
Pick up my javelins. I'm not forgetting my javelins.
Go kaput.
Alrighty. Yeah. But yeah, easy enough to grab all of your javelins back. Though some of the wood on the javelins looks a bit singed.
Are you ready
Wonder
for
why.
this? 47's gonna use mending on them.
What? Amazing.
What? 47 has a spell.
Amazing.
I love it.
You guys see as 47 kind of just brings it up, almost like very, very faint. almost purpley, almost opally, like magic aura goes around it and unsinges the javelins.
Very nonchalant, like nothing happened. Just like picks them up. Oh, okay, and then just like glows, and then they're fine. Just like
If I'm no longer stuck for a minute, if that's passed, I'm going to kind of like shake myself off and then act like it didn't happen, and then go down to Fern and be like, "Hey, what happened?"
Fern's gonna look up at her and just be like, "Thanks for dropping me in the water. I think I was poisoned. Am I still taking damage at this point?"
Yeah, you are.
Dang.
You've
Anybody-
taken about 3 more points of damage at this point.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do we have anything that would help poison, or should we just do a healing potion? Because I think those help, like status effects.
What do you guys want to do?
Fern has the greater healing potion.
Yeah.
I
But
think
the-
I think he should use the regular potion because I think a greater healing potion is like in dire need thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hand him my regular potion.
Ready? So you heal another that's 2, so you heal 10 points of healing because you're taking it not as a bonus action, so you heal fully. But you guys do have people with lesser restoration that could potentially help with being poisoned.
Oh, does the potion not heal poison?
No, it does not. It just heals hit
Oh.
points.
yeah.
Oh, then I don't want to give it to him. Can I rewind that then, since we have healing magic?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I rewind that. Never mind.
Rewind.
If anyone who has,
I
if anyone
shit.
has less restoration would like to do that, go ahead.
I can, I can heal the poison again, but then I won't be able to use very many more spells. I don't know how
Takes
much
another, like,
further
5
we
points.
can go.
Ern, you take another 4 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
If we could stop the poison right now, I think that's the best idea.
Okay. Mealy's just
This might-
panics and it's like, okay, and just like, touches, Fern and uses lesser restoration. Out of
Ready?
panic of him still taking damage.
Mealy just gently touches your shoulder, and you can immediately feel the sensation that was where you were stabbed last kind of just begins to fade.
He's
You are
gonna,
no longer taking
awkwardly, like,
poison damage.
gonna like rub his shoulder out and be like, "Oh God, that's not a fun feeling."
Yeah, I think you need to stop getting stabbed.
Well, it's not like I meant to.
I mean, but you put yourself in the situation.
Hey, you weren't there.
So, are we going still? Are we?
A giant spider at this point.
Yeah.
I think I turn over to Giant Spider Annie and I kind of put a hand on her fuzzy head, and I go, "If Annie can go forward and kind of investigate to make sure that we don't run it, there's nothing else dangerous in here, maybe we should look, because I think it would be safer for a giant spider to go looking with these motherfuckers around. But
Is Trip
there's
still
an-
on my back?
No, it's jumped off. Unless you...
hanging on.
If you want to go along for the ride.
I'll let you go. It's fine. I'm gonna end up in more trouble.
You guys are just hearing little spidery chitters as Annie talks.
Yeah. Trip's just conversation as if he can understand what's
And
going
Fern is-
on.
Yeah,
gonna go-
Annie, what bit?
Annie, chitter once for yes and twice for no. Do you think you could go investigate further and then come tell us if there's any danger? Okay, that was a yes. Cool, thank you.
Love it.
I don't know if I can cast message while she's a spider or if I will just hear chittering. So
You don't know. You
I'll
can
try
find
it
out.
later.
Alrighty.
I'll try it when she's far away.
Okay.
60 feet dark vision, so.
No,
Do spiders have?
I don't think we should send her alone, though. Not a great idea. I mean, I can ride on her back, just in case.
Well volunteered.
I don't know if you would be like it might be easier for her to sneak and people wouldn't see her versus if there's a construct on her back and if she's on the ceiling. I don't know.
They're not going to be expecting a construct on the back of a giant spider, though.
It's true.
That is true. That is true. No one
We'll have the
expects
element
that.
of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, giant spiders, though. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not noticeable.
But yeah, but if they notice it, they'll just go, "Oh, giant spider." They won't go, "A group of people who went into the sewers and are looking for trouble."
I'll wear my disguise.
Done. Sorted.
That's true. That's a good idea.
They'll never see you coming.
Can 47 hang on while hanging upside down?
I don't know.
I could try.
And I don't have levitate anymore right now. I'm too tired for that.
I just don't think it's a good idea. If she gets caught,
Then
She's on her own,
then
though.
she skitters back.
hey,
Annie, do you want someone to go with you? Chitter once for yes and twice for no.
it's y'all's death wish.
Okay, it was a no.
Have fun. Good luck.
It's okay. If she's gone for more than 5 minutes, we'll go charging in.
I
about
can
that.
do that.
Okay.
I'm good at
So-
charging.
So you guys send Spider Annie off to go scout ahead. If you would go ahead and make a stealth check using your spider stats.
Which one's stealth under?
Dexterity.
Oh, I have a stealth 6 or 7. Just kidding. 17.
Easy enough to do. You silently make your way further down the tunnel. About 60 feet in, you see that it diverges into another 2 tunnels.
Do I see the symbol anywhere?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Plus 2. 13.
You do not see any of the symbols.
On either way?
Mm-mm. You can't find them. Even if there is one.
Slowly take the left way.
Okay.
I have dark vision of up to 60 feet, so.
Alrighty. So you begin making your way left. Another 30 feet. And you can hear just with your passive perception, very faintly, many feet away from you, echoing down this sewerway, something splashing in the water.
Okay. I back up back to the merge, and then I go a little bit into the right way.
Okay. You go ahead and go that way. It goes on further. Do you continue? How far do you go into the right?
Keep going slowly but surely.
Okay. How long do you continue going down that path?
Maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay. You continue down that path for about 2 minutes.
It's been 5
Um,
minutes.
It has. It's okay.
So you continue down that path for what seems like a very long time, but eventually you see faint light around one of the corners as it diverges into 3, so it almost looks like you're at a 4-way stop.
Okay.
And it's you see a very faint light shedding on the wall on the leftmost turn.
Shedding?
Yeah, like light shedding across the wall.
Light shedding.
Like-
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a creature shedding. I was like,
No,
do I
no.
notice this?
No, like light shedding. It's very faint,
Okay.
probably around a few more bends.
At this point, I go back to them.
So kind of right at the 5-minute mark, you guys are getting ready to charge ahead and try to figure out
47
where Annie
goes.
went. And you guys eventually meet kind of at the first divergent path, and you meet Annie as she's coming back from the right hand side.
You want to try that message trick now?
Oh yeah, hold on, while you're in front of me. What did you see?
And you can respond as your
Yeah.
mental abilities are still intact.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. So I say to the left, I heard splashing. To the right, there's 3 more diverging points, and I saw light coming from one of them, or some of them.
I relay that to everyone else. You want to keep saying as a spider just in case? Or, okay, cool.
So we go
Go
towards
toward
the
the-
light.
Or let's go to the light.
Yeah. Light means people.
Does it
Hey.
now? Does it?
If I could have a marching order as you guys continue down this path.
I don't think Fern needs to go first this time.
I think the spider goes first.
I think Spider goes first.
Well, see, and I was thinking spider's going last. But no, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go first.
If Annie goes first, I can go behind Annie, and I can hold the if we want to have the lantern still, I
Right.
can like have that for a little
Actually,
bit.
I'm gonna be going first, but I'm gonna be on the ceiling.
I was
Amazing.
gonna
Yes.
ask how many of us can ride a spider, a giant spider, like a horse.
I would say probably one person.
Okay. One
Was
person
it one
and
r-
Trip?
Could it be Fern and Trip?
Yeah.
Or one person?
One person.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know though.
Fern
If you-
wouldn't touch it anyway.
I was like, Fern, if you put Trip on top of Fern's shoulders, are they equal height to 47? I'm just kidding.
Probably.
It's like
I mean,
three,
oh no.
three raccoons in a trench coat sort of situation.
I think it'd be hard for anyone to hang on to Spider Annie.
Upside down, yes, upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's also upside down.
Now she's
So,
upside down,
but
yeah.
what's the marching order?
Last, head
On
of
the ceiling.
rear.
Who's after Rhea?
I guess Fern's gonna stick by Trip this time in
Yeah,
case
we'll go
you know
after. We'll follow Rhea.
starts dying again.
And I get Melee can be
I got
before
you.
47.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think healer in front and back. 'Cause if we get trapped
Alrighty,
by
so it
a
goes-
spider again.
Yeah. So it goes Annie, Rhea, Fern, Trip, Mealy, and then 47. So you guys continue down. Are you going down the way stealthily or
You can try.
Yeah, let's stealth it. Try to stealth it.
go ahead and give me a stealth check?
I
16.
didn't mean to pee.
You got this, Fan.
18.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. I can't see. Oh, 26.
Nice.
That's a 14 for melee and a 21 for 47.
Nice.
Nice.
Ready? And what did Trip get?
23.
Nice.
Go us, guys.
We're learning.
You guys stealthily this time make your way down this part of the sewer, and you guys diverge down towards the right path. And after about takes a little bit longer doing it stealthily, but you meet the four-way stop. You can see that there is light barely shedding from the most left-hand turn.
I kind of want to take forward, kind of like peek around the corner where the light is before making any turn. Like, can we see through the tunnel?
You holding the lantern?
Yeah, the lantern.
Are you making it to where there's light shedding backwards into the tunnel, or?
Hmm.
I don't like these questions.
We're still. I'll do the 5-foot one, the short one, the dim light.
Okay, alrighty, yeah. So you close it before you make and turn your head to look down this part of the tunnel. You look down the tunnel, and it looks like about 20 feet in there is another divergence in that's where the light is shedding from.
Okay. And does the kind of dim light from the lantern give any indication of anything hidden, or can I see any traps?
Not at the moment. Not where you are.
I guess I'll kind of whisper back, "It's good to go." And
We just play
Sorry.
a telephone on the way back.
by the time it gets to the back, it's like,
It's snowing.
probably,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was snowing when you guys went in, so
Yeah,
probably
probably.
still
Yeah.
snowing. But what do you guys do now?
I think we
Towards the
continue to
snow?
the light.
Yeah.
Toward the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for the snow.
Towards.
Alrighty. I'll ask for another group stealth check as you are making your way down this and trying to be the different version of that version. Another stealth check.
13.
19.
For me.
My brain.
11.
Also 11.
So 11 from Annie and Rhea. What did Fern get?
19.
What did Trip get?
8.
Alrighty, and then Mealy and 47.
13 for Mealy, and then that's not nat 20.
Okay. So, as you guys continue down this path, you guys continue stealthily. I think you've got it good.
So stealthy.
So stealthy.
So.
Until you trip over a rock,
Yep.
and your scimitar or your swords kind of scrape against the wall next to you.
Mm-hmm.
As you were getting closer, you did begin to hear faint voices in that room. And
Can I
as soon
use
as
my
they
web?
hear the scrape,
Can I use my web to catch it?
it's already scraped against the wall. But as soon as that sound echoes down the sewerway, you hear the faint voices stop in that room.
Fern's gonna like quickly pick up Trip and be like ready to run in case something happens.
Okay.
It's fine.
You-
You didn't hear us.
You pick up Trip, and the light in that room immediately goes out.
40,
Maybe they
Or-
heard us.
47's
Entrance?
gonna whisper and just be like, just tell them you're here to join.
What if they're not the Thieves Guild?
They clearly are the Thieves Guild.
Okay,
They're
I think I could
thieves.
lie my.
We
I
have
think I
to
could
find
lie
the
my way in.
bathroom. We're looking
Yeah,
for the
that's good.
We got lost.
We got
While
lost.
they're having this conversation, Annie's scurrying on the ceiling still and like trying to get at least visual on these people.
You go scurry along the top of the ceiling and kind of peek into the room. Go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
See a fairly large kind of room. It's not another divergent alleyway, like not alleyway, sewer passage. It's an actual physical room. Looks to be a lot cleaner. There's steps going upwards where it makes a part of the room obscured from where you are looking in, but you do see that there is a table. There is a few chairs scattered around. There looks to be some sort of shelf or bookcase on the very far back wall. But you don't see anyone in the room.
As the staircase, you said it leads to a part of the room that I can't see.
Oh, so in this part of the sewer, immediately as the room begins to expand open, there is a small staircase of just steps leading up to a higher platform to keep away from like the water and things in the sewer.
Okay, but it's all still enclosed. Like nothing looks like
Yeah.
there's any escape route.
It doesn't look like there's any escape route from your immediate vantage point.
I have a dumb idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if Annie chases a couple of us in there and we pretend we got lost and there's a spider chasing us?
Do it. Yeah.
But I don't.
Do it.
And then we can like investigate if they're around and we're like, oh my god, we're safe from the spider. But I don't know if our acting ability is up there.
I got this, you guys.
47, I have the utmost confidence in you.
Me too.
But the only other thing I don't know if we just go in and we could also just big dick energy that we have the gem and just see if they'd say anything.
I think that furniture. And I'm whispering, of course. I think that furniture.
I assumed.
Okay, but very poorly, but still. I still think they just say they're here to join the thieves.
That's a
They're
good idea.
thieves and they saw the symbol and they're like, oh look, It's a thief symbol. We must find thieves.
I don't know how good at lying Fern is, though.
They're thieves. They have to be good at lying, right, guys?
Yeah.
I'm amazing at lying.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Yeah, but your lies usually follow with you getting stabbed.
No.
And that's the thing I'm mostly worried about.
No.
I've never got stabbed for lying.
No, it's always the sword bit that gets you stabbed.
Yeah.
It's not the
me
lying.
trying to stab other people that gets me stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't try to stab them yet.
Hold off.
Just hold off on the stabbing. And no kicking of the nuts. And just tell them you want to join the thieves. Oh, could we share any information that might make it more believable?
I'm the most knowledgeable.
We know where it is because we got information out of that kid. So, we could show that we know, and we know that the gem was stolen.
Yeah, you could go in and say, like, you could go in and be like, oh yeah, I just heard about that, heist y'all pulled with that crazy gem. I want to join.
You could claim to have access to the Twilight Reaver. Because maybe they don't know the name of it.
I think we should just wing it. Let's go.
So
Okay.
at this point, they're still all like in the hallway,
Yeah.
and I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be a really dumb thing, but so like in the room, is there water in the like we're still in the
No.
sewage? So there's no.
So you
there's-
guys, in the room, there is no water that
Okay.
you can see at least.
okay. So
That's what the
you're-
steps that elevate this part of this sewer where this room is, kind of keep it dry.
okay. I go back to the group at this point.
47 snuffed the light, by the way. I put out the light. The lantern.
Okay.
When I was talking to Ray. Because when they put out the light, I put out the light. We don't need it.
Alrighty. No worries.
If we go in, I think Fern should, Fern or Trev, say something and thieves can't. To just announce that we are also thieves. And then we wing it. But I feel like winging it is not. Winging it gets you in bad situations.
But we have a plan.
Yeah, but winging it is how people die.
Or we can just not.
At this point, I start like chattering, but spider chatter.
47 just nods like they understand.
I cast a message. What's up, Annie?
So I went and checked out the room, and no one's there, and there's no exit.
Ah. Okay,
They like
yeah.
the
Let's,
disappearing acts.
you guys just want to go in? I'm kind of tired of not finding the people that we keep chasing.
Same.
I like the thieves' kin idea.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Okay. So you guys send Fern and Trip ahead to speak in Thieves' Camp?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
are we all going? Or
We're
it just-
leading the way for the most
they're
part.
leading the way, but we are following.
Okay. So,
So if anyone gets stabbed or poisoned again, it's gonna be Fern.
alrighty. So, Fern and Trip, you guys make your way towards the room. It is pitch black. Trip, you cannot see.
Nope.
I'm
still carrying him, right? I'm still carrying him.
I don't know.
No.
But you guys see the room. There's steps leading up into the room. And then you see a table to the left side, chairs scattered around it. At least Fern sees this. On the back wall, you can see that there is a very large shelf and bookcase almost that basically takes up the back wall. And then towards the right, you can see that there are different crates and chairs and things like that set up as well.
So the others are following, right? But like more far behind. So I'm gonna kind of like whisper loudly because I'm sure they can hear.
A stage
like-
whisper, yeah.
Yeah, stage whisper and be like, check everything out while me and Trip go ahead. He does
Are
not
you-
say this in Thieves' Camp. He says it to like Rhea, 47, Annie, so forth.
Oh, okay.
Like check things out in the room, like the desk and the table and all that.
Yep, and the bookshelves, everything.
Okay.
Okay, so do you guys all filter into the room?
I don't like that question.
It's just a question.
So, What are
That's a
Fern and
DM
Trip
question,
doing
though.
right now?
We are going ahead to
Is there
find
an
the
ahead?
people.
That's what
There
I was
isn't
wondering.
an ahead.
There,
Yeah.
It's a room.
Oh, this is an enclosed room.
Yeah.
There's no ahead.
There's no exit that you can see
I think
immediately, at least.
We go in and just start trying to open the bookcase.
No. I'm like, they walk in, but you don't say anything, and thieves can't. You don't say anything, and thieves can't.
I think they go into the room and then announce themselves, and thieves can't. Wait to see if something happens.
That's what I'm waiting
Well,
for.
they've already entered the room and then whispered back to you guys to check it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Announce
pretty
yourselves,
much.
and thieves can't.
Tell them we're friends.
Fern's just gonna like roll his eyes and just be like, "We know some thieves are in here. I guess we want to join up. We killed a Eder cap thing.
Ooh, say the Witch of the Lake
Um,
sent us.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
God.
I have no charisma. That's a nat 20, but it's a -1 modifier.
Oh my god.
So as you enter the room and say this, with a not so confident voice, you feel like you've presented yourself in a great way, though there is no one in the room to say it to.
Wait, but we don't know that. No one responds.
You don't hear a response. You don't see anyone in the room.
I think we're good to go in then. You guys want to go in?
Oh, I thought
Fern's
we were
gonna
all already in.
Okay, we go in.
Chilling on the ceiling.
What is?
Fern's gonna like whisper to Trip, and thieves can't. It's like, this reminds me of the alleyway. I don't trust this.
Same.
So
Is it?
technically, I want to turn on. I want to go to and turn the lantern back on, but full 30 feet because it will reveal invisible creatures and objects.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and go. How do you turn it on?
I'm like, oh, I remember Runus. He said that it does like literally as loud as possible. Like, I remember Runus said it did the thing. It makes things visible, and just open it. Just like remove the hood completely so it's fully bright.
Okay. Okay, so you remove the hood.
We need to
I'll
relight
ask you
it.
to make. No, you. Well, you said you snuffed the light, so.
No, I put it out. Like, because it's the hood that goes up and down, so I assume putting the hood down makes it not have light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just confused by your wording.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead and make an investigation check as you go around the room trying to reveal invisible people, creatures, or objects.
Just like don't know anything. Hey! Whatever. Let me see. That's a 21.
Okay, so you thoroughly search the room. You do not find any invisible creatures or objects in this room.
What?
She said creatures. Doesn't it?
She only said
You don't.
She only said
You
creatures.
don't. No, you don't find any creatures or objects in this room.
Are,
I'm waiting for the people.
Are humanoids creatures?
Humanoids
Those are
creatures.
considered creatures. Those are considered
Okay,
creatures.
that's what I was confirming. Where'd they
I'm gonna go start rifling through the bookshelf. I'm just gonna walk straight up and just start pulling books.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, not great. 15.
You go ahead and you begin pulling books. Most of them just come free, and then you get one, you pull it, and then you make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ah, fucking shitballs. Okay. Oh, 19.
Okay. You narrowly miss an arrow that shoots out from behind the book.
That's it. Nothing. It does anything. Nothing else opens. It was just an arrow.
Stupid
Okay.
booby traps.
Guys, this place is booby trapped. I say, pulling the arrow out of the wall, just throwing it on the ground. I keep searching for books. I do it again.
Go ahead and make another investigation check. As you continue to pilfer through books.
Oh,
That's a
47 's
natural
gonna...
20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you begin pulling through books, avoiding the one that you just pulled. You pull another book, pull it down, and you feel a slight tug as you pull on it. And you hear almost a faint click behind the bookcase.
prepare myself for a trap.
Okay. How do you prepare yourself for a trap?
I look around. I don't know. I don't know actually. I click it. Does the door move at all, or does nothing happen? Does it just click?
You just hear a click and nothing else happens. You don't know.
Did anyone else just get booby trapped by anything?
Could we have done?
Push the bookshelf.
That's an 11 for, I guess, perception to see if anything else happened.
You guys didn't hear or see anything else happen within the room. Rhea, you just heard a click behind the bookshelf.
47's gonna start pulling books too.
Okay.
Just pulling.
You guys, right? You just pull books down off the bookshelf. You
just
pull
like,
different
but like
things
going down like the line, just like.
We're doing that thing from the Scooby-Doo movie where it's us two just pulling books frantically.
Yeah, trying to find
off.
all of the...
You guys continue to pull books, and the only two that seem to have any connection were the two that Rhea already pulled.
Okay.
I mean, you said it clicked.
From the ceiling, I go like towards the side of the bookshelf, and I use one of my legs to try and push it both ways to see if it budges.
You do so, and it doesn't budge that way. It doesn't budge side to side.
Okay, I need to break the bookshelf.
40. Do you say that out loud? Break the bookshelf.
I say, there's probably something behind this bookshelf then.
Like,
Maybe someone should break the bookshelf.
Say break the bookshelf.
I'm gonna say maybe we should break the bookshelf.
I can break the bookshelf. I want to attack the bookshelf with my Morning Star.
I love if this is just a bookshelf and there's nothing else, and we're just like.
I'm so ready. It clicked though.
You're right, there was a click.
A 14.
Hey, yeah, you hit the bookshelf.
Do I?
And you begin smashing the shelves on the shelf itself.
But like.
You eventually break through. Onto the other side. I will ask both you and Rhea to make dexterity saving throws.
I do that shit with advantage. Yeah. I'm ready.
Nice.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. 14.
Okay, so 47. You immediately duck as you see this log coming straight for your face.
Oh.
And Rhea, you go ahead and take.
On a nat 20, can I pull her with me?
No, this was just for you to avoid the trap.
Okay.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this large trunk, almost like a battering ram, shoots out from an alcove behind the bookshelf and slams into you, and you are knocked prone about 15 feet away from the bookshelf.
Ow!
Ouch. Chip is
Okay,
going.
let's go behind the log. Go ahead.
Chip is gonna hand a gold piece to Fern.
Hand a gold piece to your friend.
Thanks for the gold.
Alrighty. Is anyone else doing anything as they were kind of pilfering through the bookshelves and anything?
Say that Annie tries to like pull the bookshelf like as a regular door, even though they just smashed through it, but a log did just come through.
Yeah, you open it like a regular door and it opens that way, like a regular door. No, she pushed it towards the side.
Yeah,
not to open it like a door.
Oh.
It's a regular door. From the ground, I go, ow!
Oh.
Okay.
Like that.
You do so.
Oh.
And you see behind the bookshelf is just like a 5x5 room that had set a trap with this large wooden log that is now kind of just dangling, kind of hitting against the back of the wall there.
There's nothing else in the room?
No, it just seems to be one of the traps.
Is the entire wall is bookshelves? Because could every bookshelf open?
You guys have only found the 2 books on the entire bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of whisper to the people around me. So I guess 47 and Annie, the spider.
And
be like, guys, what if we just say that we're from like the witch of the lake and like try to bait them out, and if that doesn't work, then we just, I don't know.
Annie kind of like shrugs in spider.
Shrugs in spider.
That's definitely what the subtitle said.
I mean, either they're here and they know what we're doing, hi guys, or they're gone and we're just being ridiculous. So I don't think us saying anything is gonna help because either they know what we're up to or there's no one here.
There's no way out of this room. Unless they can teleport.
That's the thing, people have magic.
Yeah, but I don't know if they could.
What's the layout like of this room? Like, I know there's like the like, is it like one level? Like,
It's one level.
mm-hmm.
There is a table towards the left,
Mm-hmm.
the bookshelves on the back wall, and then there's a bunch of crates and things on the left,
Mm-hmm.
with other chairs and things like that.
Anything specifically against like that's positioned against the wall? Or like,
I mean, the crates are.
Annie goes and tries starting to smash a crate.
Okay, make an attack roll using your spider ability.
That's
smash everything. But it's fireball.
18.
You smash a crate and like powder just goes flying.
Smash another crate.
Okay. Do you guys just continue to smash crates?
Yes.
What? Can we get a bit of description on the powder?
It's like a white powder.
oh god, it's drugs.
I want 47 is now investigating the floor for any sort of
Okay.
like, trap doors or like, you know, like I was thinking like in
Go ahead
the
and-
ceiling too.
Go ahead and make an investigation to try to find traps around the room.
Oh,
Or trap doors and things like that.
that's a 13.
And Fern is just like chilling by the door, just like kind of guarding it while watching the others and their chaos.
Hey, with a 13, you don't find any traps or anything, but you do kind of open up some of the crates. Looks to be many crates with this fine white powder.
I was about to say
And
I
we don't-
taste it, but I can't.
Well, if it's the Conclave, it's probably poison. Or drugs.
47 attempts to sniff it, and they have no. I don't know what it is, guys.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
I
just yell.
Give up. I give up. And 47 just like sits on the ground. This is taking too long.
I'm gonna yell into the room and go, "Hey, you bastards! This is Guillotine Conclave. I know you have the divination gem. I have the. We have the Twilight Reaver. Do you want the Twilight Reaver? Say something.
Make a persuasion check. Or
Okay. Got you. I guess deception.
deception.
So unnatural 20.
Okay. You speak that out. You are not sure if anyone's heard you, because you don't receive a response.
Alright.
Can Fern make an investigation, like to see if there's anything around the room because he knows
Go ahead
traps.
and
a
make an
little bit.
investigation check for me.
He knows traps a little bit. Just a little bit, probably. That's 18.
Fern, you go ahead and you begin kind of expertly going around the room trying to find traps. And something immediately catches your eye. One of the crates, there's like stacks and stacks of crates, looks to be like, almost looks like 3 or 4 crates have the same almost top to it. You go over and you break it open, and you find that there is a ladder leading downwards.
Annie immediately just starts spider chattering at Fern.
Fern's gonna jump down it.
I would have
Oh.
got there eventually. Like
Eventually
smash
would have
everything.
got there. Fuck. Okay. Wait, Fern's gonna get stabbed again, guys. We gotta go.
As Fern quickly jumps down this ladder and you guys begin to follow suit. That's where we will end tonight's episode and pick up next week.
Lovely.
Thank you,
That's
everyone, for joining us in our chaos. And we'll hopefully see you next week, and remember, the dice will guide you to beautiful friendships.
I'm salty.